Hello guys, welcome to the first tutorial of the series. So in this tutorial I will tell you about what is the terms we are using in programming. So some normal terms are there, or it is the common term. So generally in every programming you are using. So first term is program. So what is the program? Okay. So first thing, whenever you are going to program, so in your mind first thing will come like, what is a program? Okay. So for that I have one answer. So program is a sequence of instructions that we are going to perform, or like that we can do. So it is a sequence of instructions. So we can create sequence of instructions which we are going to perform. I will take one example. Like we want to perform 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. Okay, this is the mathematical. So here complete instructions. So we are giving the instruction to the computer. So that sequence of instructions is called program. Okay, in program there are three things we have to consider. First is input. Okay, so what is input? So the time when program needs something, okay, for performing the task, or on that it will perform the task. So input can be from keyboard, right? It can be a keyboard, it can be a file, or any device. It can be any device also, right? So any device means touch screen is there, mouse is there, lots of devices are there, so that we can take the input from there. And then in program, this is the first term, input. Second term is operation. So in operation, in this term some mathematical logic will come. So here addition is there. So in operation this addition will come under operation category. So I can define like that mathematical terms, and what are the things can be? Conditions. So if we are going to perform a program that will tell the marks, first division, second division according to percentage. So that time we have to use some conditions, right? Conditions for that time. So then we have some repeated tasks. So if we have some repeatedly tasks, for that we have some loops or repetition. We can say repetition. Okay. So in operation these terms can be considered. Then after performing the operation to the input, output will be given by the program. So in this example 3 and 5 is the input, plus is the operation, and this is also an operation. Okay, and 8 is the output. So that is the program. Okay, so second parameter will be debugging. So what is debugging? Debugging means finding the error into the program. So if you are going to industry, so there you will see two teams are there. One is developer, one is tester. So this debugging things will come inside the tester category. Okay, so finding that bugs. What is bug? Bug is the error in the program. Or bug, it can be a syntax error, but programmer will see this thing, no need for the testers. And then runtime error, that is syntax error, runtime error, and semantic error. So in runtime error, like 1 divided by 0 or 10 divided by 0, so that thing syntactically is correct, but at the runtime some exception will come. For that we called runtime error. And semantic error is, suppose you want to perform any task and it is not going to perform in the same way whatever you want. That time is called semantic error. So the complete things we will see in detail in next lectures. So no need to worry. So I was on bug. So the process of finding the bugs and tracking them down called debugging. So this is the complete process. This comes in debugging. Okay. So now I will move to what are the syllabus I am going to cover. So
okay. So in Python syllabus, I am going to cover first introduction and installation. So here I will tell you all the pupils have some questions before learning some programming language. Okay, so these three questions are commonly. Okay, so first is, why do people use Python? Who uses Python today? What can I do with Python? So these three questions I will give you the answer first, then I will tell you installation and how to use Eclipse IDE with Python. So in my all lecture, guys, I will use my Eclipse IDE because it's very easy to use and easy to maintain. Okay, after that, how runs Python runs programs. Sorry. Okay, then how you runs program. After that, how all the process, how it will got executed or interpreted. Okay, after that, variables, expressions, operators. Here in this section I will cover operators, operands, expression and statement. So for beginners it is very useful to know what are the operators, what is expression and statement. Okay, then we will cover numbers, string, list, dictionary and tuple. After that, order of operation, board map process will come into picture here. So how the arithmetic operation got executed, then getting input from user. So it's in all programming. So from getting the user input from user, it's very important, right? Then comment and debugging. After that, conditionals and loops. I will cover some loops concept. So for repeatedly task, we have to use loops. Okay, so for that, how we will use the loops here in Python, I will tell you. So print and import. Okay, then assignment magic, some sequence unpacking, chain assignment, augmented assignment. So I will tell you these things here. Then conditions, then loops. Okay, then three tags, some del, exe and even. So these also three important things here. So I will let you know these three things here. Okay, then I will cover functions, recursion and module. So general system model, PyDoc system. So here I will tell you how we need to create our application so that it should be at standard one. So some standardized things will come here, how you will name your variable, how you will name your class, and all the stuffs will come here. Okay, then functions, I will tell you about functions, scoping rule, or argument passing, incremental development and compositions. All this stuff I will tell you here. Then notorious lambda expression and iterator, how to measure the platform. Performance time. So how we can measure the performance time of our application. Suppose you wrote some program and you want to measure the performance, so you can measure it easily. So all these things I will tell you here. Then recursion, after that modules, how we can create the module, how we can import from the module, and namespace packages. So all these things here. After that I will cover object-oriented programming. It's very important and widely used in market. In industry, it's widely used. Believe me guys, if you know this concept, you can get job in market easily. Okay, so what are the concepts you have to learn here? One is classes and object, classes and function, and classes and method. Then abstraction, polymorphism, encapsulation, inheritance, and magic methods. Okay, so all these things I will cover in this section. After covering this thing, then I will move to exception part. So exceptions, files, and stuff. So some exception, like in runtime, some exception will come. So for that, how we will handle the exceptions, what is the exception, all these things, the complete thing about exception, I will let you know here. Okay. Then context manager, opening file, how you can play with your file simply. Okay. Then Unicode and byte string, some internationalization also I will tell you here. Suppose you want to move into Russia. Okay. So and if you want to convert your application into Russian language or in Hindi, so you can convert it easily. So using Unicode and byte string, you can convert it. Okay. Then function class decorators and meta classes. After that, I will cover graphical user interface. So in this, you can create your desktop application. Okay. So using WX Python, I will let you know here. So how you can create your desktop application. Then some components, labels, title, position, event handling. Event handling means it's keyboard, mouse handling, and all these stuff will come here. And use of Tkinter, Jython, and so I will let you know here. This programming for desktop application. Then database connectivity. If you want to save your data, or if you want to access your data beyond the program, so for that you need some database. Okay, so here I will cover SQLite and PLSQLite. So two databases are there, it's similar, but okay, so I will cover here SQLite and PLSQLite. Okay, and how you can make the connection, the source type, one simple database application I will let you know here. Then network programming. So network programming means here's the socket programming. So Python is also you can use in hardware programming. Like you can directly control your GPIOs, you can control direct serial input outputs or something like UART, I2C, and all these things stuff you will prepare. So if you are a computer science programmer or your background from computer science, so I think you should know, or if you don't know, no need to worry. But socket module and this socket modules here I will cover how you can do the socket programming and socket server kinds and multiple connections. So like if your network multiple devices are there, so the devices can access your machine or you can access that machine using your programming. Okay, and you can somehow send some data to that machine if it is in your network. Okay guys, so in series first till now I will cover here